Today we're gonna go to the Old West down in Oatman, Arizona, where we're gonna witness a gunfight.
It was a town of Blue Ridge from 1901 to 1909. By 1900, gold was found in these mountains around 1899, and by 1900 there were 5 small post offices scattered along the 5-mile stretch through these mountains. In 1901, they necked them all down to one. Put that one post office right here in this valley, in this canyon. In fact, you've been up in Judy's Bar, you've been in the original post office that was built in 1901. But when they put the bigger one on top of the smaller Blue Ridge post office, they simply continued to call it the Blue Ridge post office. Now, in 1908, a book got circulated through the town written by Gunfight Oatman. That's it right there. When that book got circulated through the town, the miners read it, thought she's pretty lonely, gone through a really rough ordeal, so they all took a vote and voted to change the name down from Blue Ridge to Oatman. It's been Oatman, Arizona ever since. Now, most of us think the town probably ought to be Bentner because the massacre of the Oatman family happened in 1851, about 150 miles south of here. But in 1858, there was a massacre of a family called the Bentners, which was a family of 7. And that one happened just 2 miles from here, over down by the Creek Wall. But it's been over there since 1909, still today. Now, Oatman is all about gold mining. Gold mining started out in the mountains as early as 1865. The Moss Mines is about 3 miles off in that direction. It was operated from 1865 to 1942. But the gold that actually started and created the boom would not be found until 1895, the first time around. In 1895, a man by the name of John Whiteley was following Beale's trail and realized there was a quartz vein over the side of the mountain. He went to investigate, realized there was gold in that quartz, so he went back to Kingman and stuck a claim on it. Well, it came after work, his claim, but somewhere along the line, the 2 men figured out he found something and followed him out from Kingman, or they bumped up into him somewhere along the road, because about 5 miles up the road, they all 3 got in a gunfight over that gold. Before it was all said and done, they were all 3 killed. So the gold was lost for another 4 years. But 4 years later, 1899, a man by the name of Jose Perez. He's been a colonel in the Mexican military, but by the time he got to Kingman, he's a heavy drinker and kind of a nuisance. So the drug station just came out of town for a while. They came out along Beale's Trail, and somewhere on top of Sick Creek Pass, and he's telling the story. He fell asleep, and his burros wandered off around the middle of the night. Most people knew him really well, so he probably just got drunk, passed out, so he got tied his burros down. But in case the next day when he went to go find those burros, they were standing right next to the quartz vein that Whiteley found 4 years earlier. He went back to Kingman, put a claim on it with Henry Levy, and they came out and they worked their claim for about 6 months. They got about 1,000 yards in the ground where they realized they didn't have the manpower nor the money to get up an operation the way it needed to be done. So they turned around and sold the whole thing to United States Steel. For today's money, about $1.5 million. And Henry Levy went on to be a very prosperous businessman and died a very wealthy man. Jose, on the other hand, he took all his money and went to San Diego, spent it all on whiskey, women, and having a good time. He was asking a couple of years till he ran out of money, he got swindled out of a lot of it. And he came back to the Gold Road mine, 3 miles up the road, started working as a roustabout. And we worked there for a couple of years until his alcoholism did him in. In his alcoholic delirium, he decided the reason he was losing all his weight had absolutely nothing to do with drinking too much. He figured it was because something crawled down his stomach in the middle of the night, was eating everything he was eating, so he wasn't getting any nourishment. Well, they also figured he had to solve this problem, so he mixed himself up a rat poison cocktail and drank it down. Yeah, he killed the rat all right, but he also killed himself. And now he's buried 2 miles up the road in the Gold Road Cemetery. Now, that story was actually written up in the Kingman, Oatman, and Mineral Park newspapers back in the early 1900s. Now, from 1901 to 1942, this town had an average population of anywhere from 4,000 to at times 10,000 people. And between 1910 and 1918, there were estimates that they had been 30 to 40,000 out here in the mountains around us, all looking for gold. This was the place to be. But in 1942, when World War II started, Roosevelt deemed that gold mining was not necessary for fighting World War II. He needed the materials to fight the war with rather than gold, so he asked the miners to go mine other things. They did when they left. They took a lot of the infrastructure broken out in order to fight World War II. Now, when the war was over, everybody thoroughly believed the gold mining would come back. Because most geologists who were working here in 1942 believed they'd only taken a third of the gold out of the mountains. There's still 2/3 of it still here. And they never did find the mine speak what's called the mother lode, so there's no telling how much gold might really be out there somewhere underground. And between 1901 and 1942, they estimate they took somewhere around 36 million ounces of gold out of the mountains. So that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot that's still left. They think there's still 2/3 of it still here. But in case in 1942, the population of Oakwood went down to about 300 people. They stuck around because they thoroughly believed the gold mining would come back, but they also could make a fairly good living along the road. So while the miners were gone during the war, they could still make a living, so they stuck around. Well, when the gold mining never came back, and in 1951 they put in a bypass from Kingman and Needles going around the backside of the mountains over here, simply because they no longer needed the spring that sits 5 miles up the road on top of St. Creek's Pass. When they no longer needed Shaker Spring, and they put in the bypass, the town died. It became a ghost town almost overnight. Everybody knew the path that the bypass was going to get open, so they knew the minute the tape was cut, the town would die, so everybody was packed up and ready to leave. So the day they cut that tape, the next day, there were roughly 3 people left in town. Those 3 would be here off and on. The town would not come back to any real life until the 1970s. But around 1978, they created an organization to promote the Route 66 in the small towns that did bypass I-40. When that got up and running, by then I-40 had run literally right over the top of the bypass going around the upper mountains. So if you wanted to stay on 66, you'd have to come the original route through the mountains, what I call the Grapes of Wrath route, through the mountains and through Oakland once again. So as they started coming through, the town came back to some kind of life with tourism and other things going on up here. Now there are 4 active gold mines in the area that are actually producing gold right now. They just took a 200-pound nugget out of the Gold Road mine out up the road. But they're producing gold. But most of the guys that work at those mines nowadays either live in Kingman or down in Bullhead, because there's much more to do with their money down there than there is up here. So they simply live down there, and you no longer have to live within 2 miles of where you work in order to get to work on time. So this is a heavy town with a lot of history in these mountains. So we get Beauty to help us block the road right here to this light pole. That's our safety marker right there. Dusty will show you where to stand down here. We don't need everybody, but we do need enough people to help us block the road so we don't get run over while we're laying on the ground. We found that a long time ago. They won't run you over standing up. That's murder. But if we're laying on the ground, it's an accident. I didn't see that guy over there.
Right down there where the blood spot
Alright, well we were the Red Ridge Marauders. Now, we started doing this under that name. The name Red Ridge Marauders came about 5 years ago. But all told, we've been doing these gunfights under that name for about 3.5 years now. We do the same thing everybody else does. We do this for your entertainment, hope it brings you down, give you something else to do. In fact, we're not really usually regulars doing this. We only do this when the other gunfight groups are not around. Right now we got one with some health problems and the other one is not in town on Thursdays and Fridays, so we're out here giving you guys something to see other than feed the burros. But we do the same thing they do. We do it for your entertainment. We do it, but we also do it for charity. Now we do it mainly to support the public bathrooms, to keep them up and running. They're not funded by anybody but the people here in town. So we do what we can to help them out. But anything else we donate to charity. Now we usually donate to Wounded Warriors. We also donate to children's hospitals that we're not actually technically supposed to mention on the road right now. But with that's going to change in a couple of weeks. But right now we can't mention them. But anyway. We do donate to them, and for this month, we are donating to a thing called Mercury One, and they are a group that is helping with people who are being flooded out in the middle of the country. So with emergency things and everything else, so we're going to help them out the best we can. Now the way we do this is we're going to do a gunfight for you. We hope you enjoy it, and then we're going to humbly walk amongst you with our hats in our hands, in a humble way, saying please donate to our cause. Then we've got a real nice way saying please.
Please.
Anything we don't use for powder and primers and the things we need to do in the show, we don't need somebody who needs it. Now, as I was saying, I was saying, Oatman is a gold mining camp, not a town. It never was incorporated in the state of Arizona, but even a gold mining camp has to have a bank, and our bank is over there. Now, anytime you got a bank, you got to have a sheriff to guard that bank. But fortunately for us, somebody shot him last week. Was that you, Dusty? Shoot that sheriff? Did you shoot that sheriff?
I never missed that.
Wait a minute. I shot a deputy. I didn't shoot no sheriff.
Took them both out.
Anyway, anytime you got a bank full of gold and no sheriff to guard it, you're going to have bad guys hanging around. And that's us. And it's gunfight time.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you hear that town I tell you about?
Right.
I come here yesterday and there's a stagecoach sitting right there.
Ooh, I like stagecoach.
Yeah, it was not like it too, but I was too late to rob the stagecoach.
Oh, man.
But you know, somebody told me that the sheriff got shot last week. So I figured we come here today and not worry about the stagecoach, we just rob the bank.
That bank?
Yeah, that bank right there.
Ooh, that could be a problem.
Why would it be a problem?
I ain't never robbed a bank.
I'll come thinking I never robbed no bank either. Stagecoaches, trains, little old ladies, and a kid of a sucker. That was
That was fun.
yeah. And That other kid of his ice cream, that was fun too. But it's never a bite. Well, it can't be that hard though. It's standing still.
Hey, we don't have to worry about falling off the horse again.
That's right. All right, tell you what, I'll go in here and rob it. You stand out here and watch these folks. Make sure nobody gets these funny ideas.
All right.
All right.
You heard him.
How you go about robbing?
Funny ideas.
That must be it right there. I found it. He must be right here and says all the money. Give me all your gold. Come on, give it up or I'm going to shoot you. It's a small box. I'm going to hit you somewhere. Like that, can you bring that guy back? I don't think this guy's breathing in here.
Yeah, I got you all. I brought it, but I forgot that little guy back.
Anyway, I'm going inside and get some coffee. So I'm here waiting for us.
All right. I think it's be faster than dynamite. Running out of air be kind of slow. I'd rather just get blown out of the way.
Hey, I figured out how you rob a bank. You gotta go inside and get it.
Watch your mistakes, Coach.
There you go. Yeah, no more taxes.
Yeah, catch him.
That's why we're getting out of town. Let's go down here to Mexico and have a party.
Hold up!
Can you hear something squeaking? What is that?
It's a bad.
I'm not talking about the band. I'm talking about what's standing up behind me.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm the sheriff.
The sheriff? I thought you said you killed that sheriff. Anyway. Hey, who would make you sheriff? You ain't even shaven yet.
Yeah.
Well, the fella up the street, he stopped me and he said, "Hey kid, you want to be sheriff?" And I said, "Sure." He gave me this badge and this gun.
He must not think we killed you.
Oh, it's evil.
I don't like doing it, but I'll do it. Anyway, now just how do you think you're going to take us to jail?
Hey,
Ain't that cute?
okay folks, calm down. I'll put you there. I'll put you
Got
there.
it up there.
Another bang.
Look at that. Now, you just leave us alone or we're going to send you dancing.
What dance?
That dancing. Now just leave us be. We got nothing. We don't want to kill you, but we will. Now, just leave us be.
Right.
Get out there.
Wait a minute.
What?
Now
Before
what?
we go off with them, there's something you should know.
What I need to know? I already know he's snoring.
You don't even know anything.
Well, there's something else.
What's that?
He stole your wife and your horse.
Ran me out. Dang.
Now I know you always look so familiar when he's riding off in front of me. That's because you was on the back of that horse with her.
Not me.
Yeah, it was you, all right. Now, stole my wife and my horse. I'll forgive you, but I want my horse back.
Oh, I can't do that.
What do you mean can't do that?
Hey, shoot the horse.
Shot my horse?
Yeah.
What would you go and do that for? That was the fastest horse in the county.
You ain't shooting me, man. I ain't that horse. He ran through me in a hurry. Whoa. I'm still jealous, too. Oh,
That wasn't my horse. That was her cooking again.
her cooking.
Oh, yeah. You done fooled me 2-3 times.
Man.
I got her from back east as a mail order bride. She wrote me letters for about 6 months, kept telling me how great a cook she was, sent me a recipe or two. I kept thinking, I really could use a good cook at the ranch, so I sent off for her. Well, by the time she got to my house, she must have been talking about her mother because she couldn't even boil water.
Whoa, I tell you one thing. She couldn't cook horse meat either. Oh,
Now, you're going to give me that bag of gold because you stole my horse.
I'm going to keep this bag of gold because that cooking likes to kill me. Woo!
All right. Guess there's only one way to settle this.
All right. Do it the hard way. Wait a minute.
What?
You got these people standing around watching. They can help.
Help us.
They can help.
Help. Okay, help.
They can help. Now the way y'all can help, when we get ready, we both say we're ready. Y'all holler, draw. That way it makes it fair. We both can hear. How's that? All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Wait a minute. You don't get that much help.
Yes, I did.
You don't get that much help.
All right. Thank you for trying.
I'd have to shoot hands so stood by.
You said this was going to help. That seems like a good idea.
Not that much.
Anyway,
All right. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Anybody get hit back here? I didn't. Something not right. I can shoot better than
What
that.
happened?
Y'all be laying on the ground.
Oh, never mind. I know what it was.
What's that?
It's them Walmart bullets again.
That's what it was. Yeah, J. Penn Special. Plain scissors, gonna shoot straight.
Let's see. I know what we do.
Yeah.
You got to catch 3.
I think so.
Now you catch 3 and I'll say I'm going to kill you.
Let me get an expert here. This 3. The expert said that's 3.
All right.
All right, here we go. Hello. Go.
Wait a minute.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. What is that?
Well, I made it sound. That's the way they talk down there.
Only thing I know down there is Monster Base por favor. Give me another beer.
Somebody knows.
You speak English so I can understand what you're saying.
All right, up here's English. Here we go. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi.
Oh, wait a minute.
Why?
We ain't Mississippi, we's in Arizona.
Dang. You so cantankerous? You do the counting then. And
Well, if
when
I
we-
could count, I wouldn't have told you to count. I know how we do this. I saw this damn tombstone.
Yeah,
I got this coin here.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw it up there. Now, if you can hit it before it hits the ground, you get to keep the gold. But if you miss, I get the gold.
All right. Throw it up high now. These Walmart bullets are up.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Here you go.
How you like that?
You get it?
No, he took it.
Oh, gee, I didn't even have to do that. He didn't get it. Oh, well. Anyway, I'll get the gold. I'm getting out of town. All right. I'll do the 4 markers now.
Wait a minute.
You're not sure that squeaky sound again. Are you back again?
Yeah?
What do you think you're going to do this time? Look what I did to him. And he was my friend.
And he shot myself.
That's right. So what are you going to do now?
Well, I'm not going to do anything. My deputy that's going to do something.
What deputy?
The one behind you.
Well, I wasn't born yesterday. You just shot me in the back.
Well, I get the gold and that's him. You want to go dancing? I'm ready. All right.
Yes, it all sounds like it's come back.